There's one thing that'll never change. There's one thing that'll never change for me, chat. And it's I fucking love Hololive. Okay? I love Hololive. Alright? JPREN. I'm more of a JP enjoyer. But I don't speak Japanese, so I have to watch through subtitles like live TL. I do watch a lot of full streams. I watch a lot of full streams, but I can't watch everybody. So I like to get the highlights from like this month in Hololive, and then it's like the month, and it's like a recap of like EN and stuff. And like just in general, there's a lot of the members that like I'd like to watch, but I have so many VTubers so little time. So I have to watch some clips if I want to keep up with some other people. There's literally just not enough time in the day. There's literally not enough time in the day. There's too many of them. My absolute favorite, my Kamiyoshi! It's Tsunamaki Watame.
Watame wa waruku nai yo ne.
My favorites in EN kind of flip-flop a little bit, but I'm not like a consistent like diehard watcher. Not Fauna. Fauna is as close to like Oshi for EN as I've gotten. I would say Fauna is probably like my favorite streamer in EN. But Mori has like my favorite music.
I wish you could smell this chat.
Gura does like my favorite events. Hi. God does so much good. But like her concerts and then like the animated stuff she's been putting out recently, and it's just so much good, so much good. But then like Ame.
What's up, everybody? It's what's up.
I also oh god, I also bounce back and forth between like binging Ame stream. I don't know. I have a lot of favorites. And Mume, I fucking love Mume. Oh god, I have a lot of favorites. Ame is so creative. She is. Oh god. On the JP side, I like to watch Watame, of course. I also like Himamori Luna. I like pretty much all of them. I used to watch Kodene a lot. I used to watch her a lot. She was like, for those of you guys who don't like weren't like super into VTubers and stuff, Kodene was kind of like, it was Korone, Toa, and Coco were like some of like the big ones in the West. Like people like I don't know how to describe it. Like Toa, because of like her time slot, a lot of Westerners started watching her. Coco did a bunch of English stuff, so of course, and she was like one of the main people like pushing for HoloEN, or I think she called it Holo America. I'm pretty sure during one of the Asa Coco episodes, it was an ad for Holo America, and that's when we saw Coco. And I thought for sure, chat, that Coco Kane was gonna become a real VTuber. I thought for sure. I was like, oh my god. And then she got a model. Coco Kane got a fucking model from Coco's artist, and I was like, oh my god, this is crazy. Coco like spawned another VTuber into existence. Oh my god, this is crazy. She's gonna be a real member. She's gonna be like the first like real like dedicated English speaker. No. Yeah, surely the drug reference will be a Hololive VTuber. Surely! I thought for sure, man. Oh, man. Pippa the Dreamer. I was excited. I was so excited. And then I remember when they opened up auditions. I'm allowed to say I applied, right? Nobody cares. Everybody knows. I applied. When the auditions first rolled out for EN, I applied. Did you get accepted? This is gonna blow your mind. This is gonna blow your fucking mind. But no. Spoiler alert! I did not get accepted. Oh man. But I was refreshing like daily. I was checking my email every single night. I was like, please. And then it got a view, and I was like, oh my god. And then like a week later, it got like another view, and I was like, oh my god! And then it got like another view, and I was like, ah! And then it got like a little cluster of views, and I was like, ah! And I never heard anything. I never heard anything. So Nothing for the 213. Lol, rejected. Thanks, Sakana! Thank you! Thank you! I got rejected from a lot of agencies. I will be eternally loyal to Phase Connect because Phase Connect is unironically the only one who gave me a shot. I got rejected. People did not want me, chat. People did not fucking want me. Rejected by Niji Sanji. I didn't apply to Niji Sanji, actually. Niji Sanji, I didn't apply to... This is gonna sound horrible. But I didn't apply to Niji Sanji. Because I was like, if I apply to Niji Sanji, it's like I'm betraying Hololive. I can't do it. That's just too far. I was a little bit tribalist. No ill will towards any of the Niji Sanji members or anything. Nobody wanted me. I think part of it might have to do with the fact that in every application I was like, yeah, I want to do something like Hololive. I think that might have been a red flag. I think that might have put a lot of people off. I think they might have been like, she mentioned Hololive like 5 times in her application. Even Hololive was put off. No, unironically, Hololive was probably put off because when I applied to Hololive, I had like 5 paragraphs about why Watame is like the best VTuber of all time, which probably put them off. Actually, that probably put them off. Yeah. Because there's this part in the application form where they're like, who's your favorite VTuber? And I was like, you want me to answer this honestly? So I did. And then another time, I applied again, right? Because you're allowed to apply every 3 months, which didn't stop me from applying multiple times within a 3-month period, by the way. I'm just gonna clarify, alright? Now, the Hololive application, now it says, like, 3-month period, but back then, it was just like, you submit the email and then you can't submit another one. But lucky for me, I have, like, 50 different email accounts, right? Yeah, Nene did every 2 weeks. I probably did around that as well. I was spamming those motherfuckers. Definitely blacklisted. But I remember I watched a clip of Pekora talking about applying. And in my infinite wisdom, I took her seriously. And she was like, when you apply to Hololive, you should talk about how great of a streamer I am. Because then the hiring agents will be like, whoa, they recognize greatness. So I was like, no, Pekora is the best. Well, actually, Watame is the best, but Pekora is also fantastic. Which, to be clear, I do love Pekora. I have an actual rabbit. I have 3 rabbits, and I did name one of my rabbits Pekora because I am a genuine fan of Pekora. I do believe Pekora is like god tier streamer. One of them is not named after a VTuber, and then the other one is named after a VTuber. So I have 2 pet rabbits named after VTubers. And you might be like, oh my god, Pippa, what'd you name the other bunny? Wait, what VTuber rabbit did you name it after? Named it Baby Princess after Mori Luna. Guys, Hololive don't know what they lost when they rejected you, and look at you now, you're bringing more numbers to you and Phase Connect Pippa love. Yeah! You don't know what you missed out on! Me, standing outside Hololive headquarters, holding up a jukebox. Crying. You don't know what you're missing! No, they know what they're missing. They know. They know they're missing somebody who is terrible for their brand. Somebody who would be an absolute fucking detriment. Listen, I'm gonna let you guys in on something. I was kind of an asshole when I joined Phase Connect. Alright, not saying I'm not an asshole now. But like, I was not like I never had a job before. Yeah, they dodged a bullet. Hololive dodged a bullet not hiring me. I was kind of like, again, like, because I'm a fan of VTubers, right? And because, like, I so badly in the beginning wanted to get into Hololive. Like, it was so, like, emotionally, like, turbulent. It was an emotional roller coaster. I went through, like, the 5 stages of grief, right? I was like, oh my god. Like, I broke down crying when it finally dawned on me that I wasn't getting in, right? And then everybody debuted, and I was like, this is amazing! We finally got HoloEN! Oh my god, this is... Oh my god, finally! Wow, this is incredible! This company that I love is has an EN branch now. This is amazing. And I was so elated. I was so happy. And I was like trying to decide who my Yoshi was from the lineup. I instantly got really attached to Kiara because she was such a hard worker. But then I was like, oh, well, Kiara's not as much for me. And I started leaning more towards like Gura and Ame. And Ame was kind of my favorite for a while. And I was more Gura. And eventually I kind of settled on like my favorite of Myth being Mori. And I know a lot of people are like, Pippa, why do you call her Mori? What are you going on? Because... well, reasons I can't talk about. The bad experiences with the name Callie. So I just prefer Mori. And you know what? I've heard other people call her Mori and shit as well anyways. But mostly Mori's music. I've always... I think the thing that made me really... I guess connect to Mori... was when she put out Off With Their Heads. Right? Cause like... I don't know. It's like the ultimate like you can be something if you do something. You know? Like it's that simple. Off With Their Heads is still my favorite song of hers. Doesn't Mori hate the Vtuber scene? No, what the fuck? I don't think Mori hates the Vtuber scene. I think it's she has her own way of doing things and they don't align all the time with people's like perfect ideals of like what like a VTuber should be, or what a member of Hololive should be, or whatever. And I think it comes from like the same mindset as like a lot of our fucking Twitter haters. A lot of the fucking Twitter, I swear to God, I think the reason like so many people on Twitter shit on Mori is because it's like she doesn't conform to like the ideal like, oh my God, you're the like high-pitched voice in the acting all like really either like super innocent and safe or the like brand appeal kind of edgy. I think Mori is just kind of herself and she does the things that she wants to do and doesn't look to see if it's quote unquote like industry safe or not. And that's what sets off like a lot of people on like Twitter of like, oh well, co-opting Japanese language, blah, 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 singing Japanese rap, oh my God, you know, while being not Japanese, how dare you, whatever. Jealousy, I think a lot of it is jealousy. I know that's like a very cringe like blanket statement type thing, but I think ultimately that's what it is. No, it's just she doesn't conform. It's, oh my God, you're in this position that I would like to have. How dare you not do everything the same way that I would do it, or how dare you not do things how I think it should be done? You know? I'll show you guys a bit of the song. But yeah, this is what made me really like her. It's a good song. It's a good song. I used to listen to this every day to like hype myself up before stream. It's accurate. It's a very accurate song. Actually is. Actually is. What? I like using music to cope with things. It's just a good song. It really resonated with me. It really made me like her. Really made me view her in a different light. Cause like I was kind of like feeling like that same way. Like in the beginning, I was like, oh well, she's not really like what I expected, like a HoloEN member to be like. Which was kind of weird. I think I was getting caught up in like the fan culture too heavily and stuff. But yeah. And now she puts out so much more music that I've also connected with, and there's the other stuff I connect with that as well. I used to really like Kiara. Like Kiara was my I know that shocks a lot of people, but like Kiara used to be like my EN Oshi for a couple months. Like she talked so much about all the things that she tried to do before and things she wanted to do and her goals and her aspirations and stuff. Yeah, her struggles. And that made me really look up to her. But just kind of drifted off to different VTubers. But yeah, she was my Oshi for a little while there in the beginning. Again, I say Oshi, but it's in like the very loose sense because Watame is always my Kami-Oshi. Watame is my Kami-Oshi since 2020. I don't remember when exactly in 2020, but I fucking love Bay's Play Dice song. It's one of the best VTuber songs. I swear to God, Bay's Play Dice and Finana's Tsunami are like two absolute like fucking peak VTuber songs that you just would not expect to like pop off. Magnola's Rexing with the $2. Golden Age of Hololive ended with Coco's graduation. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe it was like the... Maybe it was still like the sour feelings from that. I was so mad during all that shit, man. Like... I was so fucking mad. Like... Because I was a big fan of HoloCN, right? Ardia was my Oshi. Because like, I loved Coco too. So... There was just kind of like that uneasy atmosphere, like in my brain and stuff. Like, and when she graduated, and then I don't know, man. I don't know. I will always love Hololive. I will always love Hololive. There's been so much that's happened. There's been so much that's happened. I will always love Hololive. It will always be my favorite VTuber company. I say, as a VTuber in a VTuber company. All right, listen. I'm not saying like I would leave Phase Connect. Even if I had the opportunity to go to Hololive or whatever, right? I don't think I'd ever have that opportunity, but I would never leave Phase Connect. I'm very happy in Phase Connect, and I don't think I'd fit in there anyways. I always love Hololive, but I forget for EN2 going into it. I thought my favorite was gonna be Bay, just based on like design and stuff. But then like, I didn't. Bro, is this sacrilege to say I didn't think I was gonna like Fauna at all. I did not think I was gonna like Fauna at all. I feel like it took a little while, but eventually, like, all of the EN2 girls just started, like, hitting their stride at the same time with their content. If that makes sense. When Fauna broke out of her shell and got comfortable, maybe that's what it was. Sana was my favorite. Mume is now. I liked Sana. I mean, I like all of them, but Mume is now. Mume feels like she's on, like, a limiter. And I don't know, like, I always, like, every time I'm watching Mume, it feels like she's gonna, like, do something, like, absolutely fucking insane, like, Hachima. Like, I'm just waiting for her Hachima moment every single stream. And she does some crazy shit. But it's like, I'm just, like, sitting there, like, squinting, like, when's it gonna happen? I know it's coming. I know it's coming. Super Ice Something with a 333, Fave Hololive original song. It's probably my song by Watame. The PV really grew on me. It's I don't know. It didn't start as like one of my favorites, but it's just kind of grown on me as time went on. I don't know. Honestly, anything by Watame. Anything by Watame is gonna be in my favorites.